Hi everyone, this is Gigi and I am going to do a video today. It's sort of a packing video. Someone had asked me, I'm sorry I didn't look, I can't remember who it was, to do a packing video for my trip, and I'm sorry I didn't have time before we left, but I'm putting things away and I thought I would show you the things that were in it and how I packed what was in it. I took a large suitcase. I'm not going to get into that. That just had basically my clothes and shoes in. Thought I would show you my carry-on and my travel purse because that's more detailed than the things that were in the large luggage. I carried this 17-inch rolling tote by Vera and Mocha Rouge. I really like it for the organizational features. However, it did not fit under the seat. The airplane that we were in. It would not fit side to side under the seat. And I was afraid if I turned it around and put this part, like in first, that someone's dirty feet could get on it. And I just didn't like it. So I had to put it overhead. I really didn't like having to put it overhead because I have a laptop in it and it was very heavy. And I must apologize too for my voice. I don't know if it's the changing from Florida back to Ohio, but my throat is just kind of going nuts here. Anyway, I hope you can all understand my raspy voice. So anyway, I was kind of disappointed that I did not get to put it under the seat. The other thing that I was a little bit disappointed in is I got this piece specifically for my laptop. So that I could take it through so that I could take it through the airport easily. Now at the Dayton International Airport, I had no problem. I just showed them that the computer was in here and it went through, luggage check fine. In Orlando, I had to take it out, which I don't know. I was told by Vera Bradley that I wouldn't have to, but they told me at Orlando Airport that that was not, whatever those initials are, what is it, TSA approved or whatever. Anyway, I had to take it out. Wasn't too happy with that. Anyway, the only things that I kept in this particular compartment were the computer and my cords up here that went with it. So that's all I really carried here. In the main compartment, you'll have to imagine that I had one complete set of clothes, a pair of capris, a light t-shirt, a nightgown, a light nightgown, and a light short robe is all I had in here as far as clothes. Then I had this little umbrella that I need to put back together. That was in there. These were my snacks that I had up here at the top. Our flight was so short. It was only an hour and a half. I didn't even use the snacks that I took. There was another thing I really didn't like about this particular piece of baggage. The 17-inch rolling tote was there on the back side underneath here. There's really no pockets to put snacks in to make them easily accessible. And the only thing on the outside here is this big pocket, which is where I kept magazines. And I also always carry a folder with important papers in that I keep there. So I had to dig down inside, or I had to have my snacks on top there of my clothes. Anyway. I wanted to show you guys this piece also. I think it's called the Travel Organizer. No, I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tired. And anyway, I carried this, but I didn't put it in here because there really wasn't room. I put it in my husband's carry-on. He doesn't take nearly the items that I do because he's a man. So there was room in his carry-on, and I put this in. In here, I had... down here I had deodorant. I took Country Chic in Bath and Body Works in both body spray and lotion. I had a hairspray. This is my astringent, my Estee Lauder astringent. I also have down in there a moisturizer from Estee Lauder. Then in this compartment I had these are the little things from Oil of Olay that I wash my face with when we are on trips because I can just throw them away. I don't have to go through all of that. This is a moisturizer and a floss, dental floss. Sorry, my brain is still on vacation. In this one I had a hair tie. I had a little band to hold my hair back when I wash my face. I had some clear polish. This is from Yankee Candle. It's a room deodorizer if your room smells kind of stale when you get there. It's really nice for that. I had a razor, Oh, I have this really wonderful pair of scissors that fold out. These come in so handy for so many different things, and they just don't take any space at all. Up in here, I had some feminine products, and then I always take a little bit of laundry detergent in case I have to wash anything out. So that's what that is. And of course, it folds all up. And it was wonderful to hang this in the bathroom at the resort. Everything was right there for me. It was just didn't take up any counter space because the room that we stayed in only had one sink and a small counter for 4 people. And I was so glad that I had that, because then a lot of my things did, not nearly as many things of mine were on the counter. Okay, so that went, like I said, in the other one. Then in this, also in this carry-on, I take these 2 items. I take these 2 items. This has my jewelry, and this has our important papers and credit cards, boarding passes. Then I have tip money out here on the outside. I did a review of this one, I'm sure. It's called the Travel Organizer. These are inside my my carry-on unless I am using these papers, unless I need these. Once we board, it goes inside there so I don't have to worry about it. So those things were inside there along with the clothes. The other things that were in here were several of my change purses. One was a walking pharmacy, one was for sewing, one was for lip products, and one was for change, because my husband and I, when we travel, neither one want to carry a whole lot of change. It gets heavy really fast. So all of those items were inside there also. I also had my Lizzie inside there, which was pretty much empty, because that's the purse of choice that I carried around Disney World at the time that we were there. I'm trying to think. Okay, so what is in here now, plus the layer of clothes, fit in here very nicely, and everything closed up really pretty good. I also had this one, I also had this one, which is the large cosmetic. I'm sorry if this video is jerky. I really am very tired. In here was my makeup. I don't carry a whole lot of makeup when we travel for something like this. I take more when we go on a cruise or something. Then also in here was my little pill container, a small hairbrush to carry on my Lizzie, some tissues. So all of these were in here as well, and in here. And this all fit, like I say, very nicely. Okay, so I had an anti-back that matched both the Lizzie and my purse that I carried. This is the purse that I carry for travel. Lizzie is what I carried all through Disney World, but this is what I carried for travel to the airport, from the airport to Disney World. Then I changed to the Lizzie, and then when we went home, I changed back to this one. The extra things that are in here. Here is my contact case. I keep this. This is what I carry. I have a contact case from Vera Bradley, but it's so little. All it carries is the contact case. It doesn't carry any of the solutions or anything. So I had a contact case, the 2 solutions. Now my glasses are in here loose right now, but I actually have a little reader case that those go in as well. So those were inside my purse. I had a full-size hairbrush, which needs to be cleaned. I had some wet ones. Since my voice has been kind of wonky, I have had cough drops I've been carrying everywhere with me. This is the wallet. Now I did take most of it out and put it into the travel organizer. However, I did have a few things in here, including the majority of our cash. Then when we got to the room, I didn't tell you this, when we got to the room, I take all of my cash out and I put it into the travel organizer along with all of our important papers. Then my husband and I both know that these 2 items are the two items that will be in the safe. This has my jewelry in it, and this has all of our important papers, money, and credit cards. And I purposefully have those different patterns because then he knows at a glance that those are the important things that need to go and stay in the room safe. Continuing on with my purse. Sorry, it's kind of trashy and I've got a lot of stuff in there. Have another lotion. Oh gosh, on the sides here. Let me turn it around. I did take my cards with me, to use in the airport, gift cards, pens, pencils. Oh, sorry guys. Nail file. What else? Oh, a little compact with some pressed powder. There's a lip balm down in there and some mints. A lot of trash in there right now. I always carry quite a few baggies too. Those come in really handy. I also carried this little guy here. This is the tech, not the tech organizer. It's tech something. I'm sorry, I can't remember. It's the one that has the little fob in it where you put your headphones around. So that, of course, is what I used it for, was for that. It was a tight fit, but I also put a charger in here, and I also put a couple of these in, which are little wipes for my phone, because I'm always putting it up against my face and I have makeup on, it gets icky. So that was in my purse. I'm trying to think. I think that was all. Then on the outside deep pockets is more of my mints. Over here, oh, I had a Luna bar for the plane as well. And my sunglasses were in there also. They look like expensive sunglasses, but they really aren't. They're very cheap. I don't usually take good sunglasses when we go someplace like this. But anyway, these were all of the things and they work very well for me. I got several compliments on my bag at the airport. I saw a lot of Vera Bradley bags in Disney World and at the airports, and I got several compliments on mine. I really do like it for the organizational features, but I don't know. We're going on a cruise in January. I'm really going to have to think long and hard about whether or not I'm going to take it, because it really wasn't convenient to have to put it overhead. It's one of the main reasons why I bought it, was to go under the seat in front of me, so we'll have to see about that. But anyway, those are the things that I carried. They all worked well for me. The squared away always works very well for me. You can put a lot of things in here, and it was a little bit heavy, but that's okay. I didn't have to carry it. We didn't have any layovers for our airplane. We got on the airplane in Dayton and went directly to Orlando. From Orlando, we got the Magical Express right to our room, so we were good. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry, this is kind of unorganized and not as neat and as I usually do, but I'm tired and my throat is kind of wonky, so I do apologize for that. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you who do watch. Oh, this little thing here I didn't use. I just happened to look down and see it when I was scanning. It's one of those eye things, if you want to sleep on the plane, but it was not even a 2-hour flight, so I didn't really need that. Anyway, once again, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all of you, especially my subscribers. I hope you're having a great weekend, and this is Gigi. Thank you. Bye-bye.